All right, good morning. Karen Scholl, Operations Section Chief with the Alaska Incident Management Team here on the August Complex North Zone for your morning update on September 29th. Fire is being mapped at 938,044 acres and showing 43% containment today. Let's start with just an overview of what happened yesterday. The Zog fire is passing. It appears to be passing to the east of our wild ranch. We've pulled all of our support personnel out of there. We're readjusting and putting them up at Hayfork. That gives us a little bit closer proximity to our fire. Another team is managing the Zog fire. So we're pulling out of there, and we'll be negotiating on the protection of our wild ranch in the future. We have structural protection up around the ranch, all the cabins there. Moving on, our anchor is still good down in the north of Yoloboli Mountain. The anchor is still intact. We were chasing some spot fires yesterday down here, smaller ones. We're getting lofted embers 300 feet over our line. So we have our containment line. We've worked the line in 100 feet, so nothing on the ground. But further in, there's pockets of green that are burning and torching out and then throwing embers across our line. So we still have to maintain a presence here and catch those spots and continue to try to build off something. And so this is what we're trying to build off of. Up near Red Mountain, crews are same situation. Crews are trying to hold on to the line that they have. And yesterday we were able to do a little bit of firing in anticipation of the winds switching around and then pushing against our containment lines here. So we're trying to build some depth in there and just with a little bit of light firing. Up along the 36 corridor, we talked about this last night, that the fire is well established over the 36. We're trying to hold it in check while we get a bigger box built. We don't have exacts on the bigger box. I know I've heard some people asking what that is about. We are out scouting and putting dozer lines in, following some existing roads, and trying to just cut it off from its continual movement to the northeast. The fire has progressed to the northwest above the 36. It's just along the South Fork of the Trinity right now. We're anticipating some wind change today, so it'll be lighter and the winds will be shifting around to the northwest. But this fire will still want to continue to back against the wind and move with the topography in a northwesterly fashion. So this is very difficult terrain for us to get into. We really can't access this terrain. So just encouragement for anyone along the 36 corridor to not be in your area as we're trying to work our way into the fire and see what we can do there. Down in the Ruth Valley, the last 2 days have been pretty tough days. We've lost a lot of structures. Our main focus is structure protection, and that has been kind of stalled by the folks that are still in that area. We are having to pull people off of structures that could be saved in order to provide safety for folks that have not evacuated. That's putting a real strain on our resources because they're obviously going to go and provide safe haven and help escort people out of an evacuated area, even though they're still in there, and that's allowing other structures to burn. So we're having to make these decisions on the spot, and our folks are doing the best that they can. But I encourage all of you, wherever you are, if you're in an evacuated area, please evacuate. It's just a real big stress for us, and our folks are not feeling good about turning their back on a structure that could be saved in order to help escort somebody to a different place. So please, for all the areas under evacuation, whether it's down in Xenia and Kenton Palm, they're dealing with the same issues there. We're dealing with the same issues. Just public in our work area is making progress slow, and we're losing structures because of it. Today we're anticipating, a lower wind speeds, and it's going to come around from the northeast over to the northwest. What that's going to do is it's going to make it extremely smoky all across the fire. As the winds settle down, they're not getting a lot of fresh air in, and so expect in the Ruth Valley to be extremely smoky with limited air support, able to get in there. We might get a little bit of clearing on the north side of Highway 36, in which case, if we do, we'll be utilizing aircraft to try and slow the progression of the fire. Depending on what we can see, we'll be continuing to strengthen our lines on the northeast corner. So we're still engaged where we can on direct line, and all our other forces are engaged in structure protection. Same thing in the Forest Glen area. And then post-mountain, we continue to develop plans and then start to build our bigger box for the protection of Hayfork and the smaller communities between the fire location now and up into Hayfork. And same thing on the further western part of there. So that's the update for today. Please heed the evacuation orders. Please stay out of the area. Let the firefighters do their job and help protect structures. It's much easier if you guys aren't in there. All right, have a good day.